Welcome back to my channel. I am currently in the Walmart parking lot, the back corner, so that nobody can see me because I have this thing about filming in public or whatever. It's weird to me. And I'm currently questioning every decision I've ever made, in my last 20 years of living on this earth. You can tell by the title of this video that this is probably going to be a college related video, and it definitely is. I'm definitely going to talk about my whole college experience. Let's start from the beginning, the way beginning, okay? So I started going to college in 2017, which it's currently 2020, so that was 3 years ago. I've been in college for 3 years. I went to community college for 2 years, and I've been at my current school for almost a year. Again, starting from the beginning, my first year of college, I went to a community college and I studied music education because music was my jam. It was just something I was really good at, and I was like, okay, I want to do this as a career. Looking back on it now, it was a stupid decision. My second year of community college, I changed my major to elementary education, which is currently what I'm studying at the school that I'm at, that I transferred to. So I am a third year transfer student right now. Because of my random year of music education, it set me back an entire year. So I'm technically only a sophomore this year. I was not happy about that because I felt like all the classes I took my freshman year of college, my first year of college, were completely pointless. It's a frustrating thing, you take all these classes, you spend all this time taking these classes and paying all this money to do these classes. But the good thing about it was that I took it through community college, so I didn't even pay that much in the first place. Back to my second year. So I changed my major to elementary education my second year, and I'm currently studying elementary education at the school that I'm at right now. I've been living away from home, and it kind of sucks. The school that I'm at right now is 2 hours from where I live, and I don't commute, but I go home a lot, as often as I can, because I feel like I'm kind of a loner and I don't really want to make any friends, and I like being at home, so I just go back home over the weekends. Taking a minute to sit down and just realize that I was spending all this time and all this gas just to go back home and be with my family, it really put things into perspective. It was okay, I need to do something about this now. I'm not happy. I'm miserable when I'm not anywhere near my family. It's honestly just because family is just really important to me. Some people are okay with living away from their family. They adjust to it quickly. They like the independence. Don't get me wrong, I like the independence at times. Honestly, at other times it just sucks. And it's I just want a home-cooked meal, or I just want to be able to come home from college every day and see my sister and see my mom and just be happy. I basically decided that this is my last semester at the current school that I'm at, and I'm gonna transfer again. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I'm honestly excited to move back home. I really am. It's gonna be about a 30-minute commute from my house to the college that I want to go to, but definitely gonna be different, and it's gonna be worth it, I think, in the end. That's where another thing comes into play. Yes, I'm moving back home. No, I am not continuing to study elementary education. I just can't get my life figured out, honestly. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do. I switched to elementary education because I felt like I was good with kids. I still do think I'm good with kids. I still feel like I'm good with kids and stuff. It's not that's making me change my major. Recently, I've been really into studying the mind, how it works, how it makes decisions, behaviors, what's behind behavior, why do people make the decisions they make, all that kind of stuff. And not just people, children, how do children learn? How do people teach children? How is that all a thing? So in case you didn't know, the science of mind and behavior is psychology. I'm gonna major in psychology. I was kind of doubtful about moving schools and moving back home because I didn't want to transfer my credits, and none of my credits were transferring. remember how I said like the first year of my life at college, or my first year at college was literally for nothing? Now it's like the last 3 years of my life going to class and paying for these classes was for nothing. That's what it felt like. And I was like, I just so desperately want to go home. And I just don't know if I have the energy to go home and to start over again. But I'm glad that I realized it now, because I talked to an advisor, a transfer advisor, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Psychology major. What is that going to look like if I transfer to this school? And how many credits am I going to have taken care of already if I decide to do this? But he had a majority of the classes that he knew would transfer, and it was way better than it would have been if I decided to stay in elementary education at the school. And honestly, that's a big deal to me. It's nice having something to do every day, like to go to college, to study something that you're excited about. But it's like the longer I just sat in class and like learned this stuff about elementary education, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I just couldn't see myself being a teacher anymore. And it's kind of like a sad thing to think about, actually. But basically, that's what's been going on in my life recently. I've spent the majority of this year thinking about moving back home, because every time that I'm away from home, like every second I spend away from home, I just want to go back. Like the weekends when I go home, literally I spend the entire week just waiting to go back home. And living at home in college is not such a bad thing, because at the end of the day, you can go home and you can relax in a place that you feel safe in, that you feel happy in, a place that you're surrounded by people that love and care about you. Anyways, thanks for listening to me rant for like 10 minutes or however long this video turns out to be. It's been a stressful couple of years, but I really feel like I'm gonna go places, and it's honestly something I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to majoring in psychology and going to a college that's closer to home. I'm just family oriented, and I like being around family like all the time. That concludes this week's video. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Thanks for listening to me rant about my college problems for like ever. If you guys want to see more college related videos, leave a thumbs up. In a couple weeks, I will probably be introducing like a mini series that's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna call it Parked Car Conversations, and basically we're gonna do what we're doing now, and I'm just gonna go off on certain subjects. So like if you want me to talk about anything specific that you think might spark some interest, then let me know in the comments down below and I will do that. Anyways, that's this week's video. So again, thanks for listening to me rant and rage about college, because the college lifestyle sucks. I'm just kidding. When you're doing something you love, college is great. Don't let anybody tell you different. As always, like and subscribe, and check back I was gonna do videos every Friday, but I'm starting to think I'm gonna do them every Sunday. Not starting this week, but starting next week. I'm gonna start posting videos on Sunday. So check back every Sunday for new videos from here on out. And thanks so much for listening to me. I'll see you guys next week.